Good afternoon. I'm going to be talking about our soybean oil technology to echo what is said by some of the previous speakers, talk about how performance and sustainability together are what's really driving the demand for the use of bio-based products. In Goodyear's case, the use of soybean oil in some of our tires. So soybean oil technology is one of those perfect material technologies that's literally checking all the boxes. It starts with a great collaboration with the United Soybean Board, who we've been working with since 2011 after hearing about some of the great support they gave other companies like the Ford Motor Company. We were looking at soybean oil as a potential material alternative in our tires. Started working with the Soybean Board, and that partnership is going all the way to this day. It's been outstanding, the support they've given us, both with monetary support for our research, but then promoting our products, giving us opportunities to get our message and our products out there to consumers, to fleet managers. It's just been outstanding. But again, there was a lot of development work that went into soybean oil technology, and through that work, we were able to find that soybean oil is unique compared to petroleum-based oil, but it provides benefits, and we've been able to leverage those benefits in some of our most recent products that we've launched, and these are premium products, premium performance, some of the best products in the industry. So this isn't a token amount of soybean oil in some lower level tire. We are putting this in the treads of our highest performing tires. And because of that success and our collaboration with the United Soybean Board and the opportunities afforded by the USB and Karen Edwards especially, who's just been outstanding, the business is now seeing significant opportunities for this technology to expand this technology into other product lines, other applications. But again, it all goes back to performance. So again, over the last 8 to 10 years, Goodyear teams of scientists, engineers, we've developed new polymer technology. Those polymers have gone into our tires, and we've also found a way to leverage soybean oil as a free oil in our tires. So again, collaboration with the United Soybean Board, I can't say enough. They've made significant contributions to our development work, and we're very important to keep that development work going. For those of you that are in R&D, there's a lot of things that we try and things don't always work out. And since there's so many different things that we need to try and so many different shifting priorities, sometimes if a technology doesn't work right away, sort of leave it off to the side. Maybe we'll come back to it down the road. But it was getting that support from the USB that sort of made us keep going after it. The investment from the farmers, the soy checkoff, the USB overseeing everything. It's been tremendous. The large number of U.S. farmers, that's a potential customer base for us as well. Someone that will give, preference to bio-based products. And opportunities like these, opportunities to network with representatives from other great companies, fleet managers, government agencies, really makes this a perfect collaboration. And I can't say enough about the marketing job that the United Soybean Board has done for our Goodyear products. This picture off to the right is from the 2017 Farm Progress Show when we officially announced the launch of the Assurance Weather Ready, our first tire with soybean oil. They literally planted weather ready tires into the ground to make a tire field. And it brought, for an event as big as that and as sprawled out and with as many people, they were able to bring so much attention to, the announcement of our product launch. So why am I here? I'm here because soybean oil is providing a benefit. It's providing a benefit that's given us performance. Most importantly, soybean oil, domestic, abundant, renewable. Everyone in the room here knows this. And that's great. Sustainability is wonderful. It's one of our pillars in our recent corporate responsibility report. But in the end, soybean oil is in our tires because it provides performance. One of the first things we saw was soybean oil had improved compatibility with the rubber that we use in our tires. What does that mean? It basically means we could either get a performance benefit or a processing benefit. At equal levels of oil, we could see a performance benefit, replacing the petroleum with the soy. But we could leverage that improvement in processing, decrease the amount of oil, and start upping performance. And we could do that we could leverage that in many different ways. We could do it to improve fuel economy, possibly tread wear. Again, at the same levels of oil, we could use it to improve manufacturing efficiencies. So there's many ways that we can leverage this material. The way we've done it for these first couple of products is taking advantage of the unique properties of soybean oil. As a triglyceride, it has a very low glass transition temperature. They go, okay, what's that? That's the temperature basically at which a product goes from rubbery to hard and brittle. Okay, so we're taking advantage of soybean oil's very low glass transition temperature, and we're using it in products where we're looking for excellent all-weather performance. So we want good snow performance, low temperature performance. What does that mean for tires? It means we need the rubber to stay pliable when the temperature is very cold outside. If you have a high-performance tire in the wintertime, if you live up north like I do, those tires are terrible in the snow. It's not because they're terrible in the tires. The compound for those particular tires gets hard. It gets hard and it doesn't grip the road very well. And because of the low TG of soybean oil, we were able to leverage that into our products. I have an interesting demonstration for you guys. These are just two rubber compound strips, all right? And some of you may have noticed there is a little freezer over there off to the side, which we could all go over to during the break. I didn't bring refreshments, I'm sorry, all right? But it's basically we have non-soy and soy-containing compounds, comparable in just about every way except for the oil. Now at room temperature, they're both very flexible. And during the break, we could go over there and you guys could test for yourself. They've been sitting in a freezer all morning at about 0°C, and you will notice a significant difference between the petroleum oil containing strip and the soy oil containing strip. I don't know, I think it's a really effective demonstration. My two kids love it. So this is all they think I do also. I've been at Goodyear for 12 years, worked on many things, developed technologies, but soy is everything. So, and again, I would not be here, and who knows what the USB would think of me if we didn't actually have this pay off and get into some products. The Assurance Weather Ready right here in the middle. This is our best all-weather traction tire. This is a passenger tire, fits over 70% of cars, minivans, SUVs right now. This all-weather product actually has 3-peak mountain snowflake stamping, which basically means it's a winter tire, but it's an all-season tire. If anyone knows anything about dedicated winter tires, you can't wear them in the summer because they are soft, because they need to stay soft in the low temperatures. We're able to leverage soybean oil in the Assurance Weather Ready. It's toggled between number 1 and number 2 on Tire Rack since its launch 2 years ago. It was our fastest premium tire to 1 million sales, or to 1 million units sold. And it's just been a fantastic product. It won us the 2018 Environmental Achievement of the Year Award from Tire Technology International. And we took that success and right away developed a similar tread compound for the Eagle Enforcer All-Weather. So that's a police tire for pursuit vehicles, which obviously requires super premium all-weather traction. Basically, a police tire is a winter tire that they run year-round. So we leverage the soy technology now in our highest performing all-weather tire, and now it's in a police pursuit vehicle where traction performance in all conditions is imperable. Excuse me. And now, just earlier this year, We launched our third product. This is the Eagle Exhilarate. This is an ultra-high performance tire. So for your BMWs, your Porsches, your Mustangs, you can even get a soy offering, in those ultra-high performance tires. So, takeaway here is soybean oil improves performance in multiple products, multiple ways, and we're using this success. We're investigating it in other applications, commercial applications, like truck applications. So there's a lot of work going on right now. And with the success of these first couple products, there's a lot of momentum from the business for us to continue to expand this technology. And the last thing I want to talk about, again, why we're here today, are the opportunities that soybean oil has brought for Goodyear. Again, it took a while. It took a while for that perfect application to come through where soybean oil was an enabling technology for us to get it in. But since then, things have really started to ramp up. First and foremost, it positively impacts Goodyear's brand image. I said earlier, got to have performance. We're not going to do green for green. But at the same time, there's a large focus on sustainability, and it's really ramped up the last couple of years. In our 2018 corporate responsibility report that's published, you can check our website, you could Google it. We introduced the Goodyear Better Future, and one of the 4 pillars is sustainable sourcing. And as you can see right there from the graphic, our goals are to increase soybean oil consumption by 25% by 2020. Which obviously means that we're going to need more products containing soybean oil. And now we have an aspirational long-range goal of a full replacement of petroleum-derived oils in our tires by 2040. So long way to go, very aspirational goal, but you could see that, the way the markets are going now and the way businesses are focusing more and more on sustainability, soy is a perfect fit. The opportunities afforded, again, by the United Soybean Board and Karen Edwards with the Clean Cities fleets, some of the stuff that we've heard about the bio-preferred labeling. Again, tires are complex products. There's not currently a tire category in bio-preferred, but that's obviously something that, would possibly garner some interest from Goodyear. We're starting to get interest from original equipment manufacturers. Now again, the OEMs, they want performance first, but if we give them performance and sustainability, maybe that's the hook. We are currently working on a co-marketing project with 2 very large American companies to promote each company's sustainability initiatives. And ours will include, obviously, our soybean oil initiative. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be sometime probably early next year. So, and then lastly, again, thanks to the United Soybean Board and Karen, she was able to get me in front of Keith Kerman from New York City and the New York, New Jersey Port Authority to discuss our soy-containing products, since New York City has the greenest fleets in the nation. And it was an incredible experience. It was a great meeting. And both New York City's non-pursuit fleets, NYPD, and the Port Authority have begun to start switching over to our products in fitments and vehicle types, where they where it works out for them. So it's been great. It's just the first place we can go. But again, a lot of momentum. It's great technology. We're really excited about it. It's in premium products that are doing great in the marketplace. And most importantly, the United Soybean Board, people here in this room, have really just done a phenomenal job helping Goodyear promote this technology. And, on our end, I hope we're able to make it grow further. So, and especially now, as cities and fleets are focusing on sustainability, soybean oil delivers. So that's hopefully where we're going to go next with this. So again, Mike, Mr. Bainbridge, Karen, thank you for all that you've done. And if anyone has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Do we have any questions?
Yeah. Hi, Dave Osceola from DoD. How much soybean oil is typically in one of these tires? Or
Okay, great question. I'm sorry. There's so much to cover here, and I glossed that over. In the Assurance Weather Ready, in our first product, we fully replaced the petroleum-based oil in the tread compound. What that equated to overall, so all the oil in the tread is soybean oil. That was a 60% overall reduction in total petroleum oil in the tire. How much is that, you say? Well, in a tread of a typical 17, 18-inch tire here, it's about 12 ounces. So figure there's a can of Coke worth of soybean oil in every weather-ready tire. And our subsequent products, again, we're doing the, we're doing the tread compounds because that's obviously the, it's the thing that we most often change when we upgrade our products. Again, a lot of the casing compounds, those take years and years to develop and test and make sure they work. So, you know, the bang for the buck is in the treads, but in these three products, all the petroleum oil has been replaced in the tread compound.
Hi, Tim Van Verlo, United Soybean Board. So I'm assuming you have manufacturing facilities throughout the world, and I'm just wondering, you're using U.S. soybean-based oil for your production here in the U.S. I'm just wondering if there's any incentive for you to also use it in other manufacturing facilities, U.S. soy, that is, in other.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't answer that for sure. That's not my call because that's not the area that I'm in. But these products here are for the Americas region. So this is North America, South America, and they're manufactured in our Americas plants using U.S. soy. We haven't taken this technology overseas just yet. These are regional products. That's one thing about the tire industry. What works here in the United States, that's not what they want in Europe. In Europe, they are very ultra high performance in the summer, and they all have dedicated winter tires, and they switch them over. The all season thing is more of a U.S. thing, but those are the products where we're really trying to, maximize this technology off the bat.
So thank you for that. I just never missed the opportunity to try and hype U.S. soy for obvious reasons. And, with the Amazon in flames right now, it's quite a sales pitch to remind folks that if you're truly worried about human trafficking in Asia or the Amazon, U.S. soy is available and it's ready to go on so many applications. So thank you very much for using it in your application.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Bob, what's the breakdown of the tire use on OEM vehicles versus aftermarket? Is this all an aftermarket?
These are aftermarket products, correct. The Assurance Weather Ready is not original equipment fitment, neither is the Exhilarate. So for, OEM development, I mean, obviously Janice could attest to it. We're developing OEM or compounds for OEMs for the 2023 model year or the 2024 model year. That it's many, many years in advance. So obviously OE's it's gonna lag. But in the
that
replacement market,
the future
we're able to get it in.
is to get into the OEMs.
Oh, hopefully,
Yeah.
yes, because
Okay.
that's a significant portion of our tire volumes.
Ron Flowers with Karen's team. Bob, what will it take for Goodyear to go into the heavier tires, into the commercial line? What do you need to see in order for, or what does Goodyear need to see to want to move in that direction?
I think we just need to see a benefit. And Ron, we're already doing development work on heavy tire tread compounds. We need to see the benefit, and then we also need to see the market and the demand for such a product. Again, it's how it was with the Weather Ready. I mean, in that case it was actually a performance enabler. We're hoping we could see the same thing. The early results on the commercial side, are very promising, and that is the next main place where we need to go. Light truck. I've had so many farmers ask me, when can I get one from a pickup truck? So I'm always going back and saying we gotta, the next one hopefully is something that is for a light truck. But again, the commercial market, it's very big, and it would be a great opportunity to continue to get this technology to continue moving forward.
Okay, I think we'll stop there. Thanks a lot, Bob, and I appreciate all your hard work on this area and everything that Goodyear has done with us over the years. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.